Finally, handa na akong pag-usapan ng buo itong Pixel 8 Pro from Google. So this one is probably one of the best camera phones, if not the best camera phone na nagamit ko this year. And kung tinignan nyo yung Facebook page ko, you know that I really took my time para gamitin talaga ng todo itong Google Pixel 8 Pro. Ginamit ko to ng husto sa trip ko sa Japan. Medyo kakaiba yung gagawin ko for this video kasi ang gagamitin kong B-roll for most of the video are shots that I got from the Google Pixel 8 Pro 4K 60 FPS para ma-enjoy nyo talaga at makita nyo yung actual samples. But before that, ayokong sayangin yung oras nyo. Sasabihin ko na agad sa inyo na pwedeng gamitin itong Google Pixel 8 Pro dito sa Philippines. Meron po tayong 4G LTE na capability dito. Ang hindi lang po activated is yung 5G and hindi natin magagamit yung Wi-Fi calling or voice over Wi-Fi and voice over LTE. Yun lang po yung limitations so far ng Google Pixel 8 Pro dito sa Philippines. With that said, pag-usapan na natin agad yung performance ito, yung kakayahan ng Google Pixel 8 Pro. So meron tong Google Tensor G3, so third generation na at last. This is still fabricated by Samsung, so hindi pa rin to TSMC fabricated. Pero buti na lang sa actual performance naman, hindi ko napansin na mala Exynos itong chipset na to. So pagdating sa Antutu benchmark, nakakuha ako ng 1.1 million Antutu score, which puts this at the level of the Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 2 as of today. Pagdating sa performance, it's not quite up there yet if you're gonna compare it with other brands of flagship phones. With that said, super ganda pa rin ang performance ng Google Pixel 8 Pro. If you're gonna try gaming on this, pwedeng-pwede, kayang-kaya niya yung mga casual games like Mobile Legends, Call of Duty Mobile, and even Genshin Impact. Pero pagdating sa Genshin Impact, makikita mo talaga na yung Tensor G3 hindi well optimized for this game. Medyo mababa yung frame rates na nakukuha natin considering na mataas-taas yung Antutu benchmark points. Again, ka-level ito ng Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 2, and with that chipset, consistent po na above 50 frames per second yung nakukuha natin with Genshin Impact at highest graphical settings, which is very different dito sa Google Pixel 8 Pro experience, again for Genshin Impact only. So yun lang yung biggest issue ko so far pagdating sa gaming on the Google Pixel 8 Pro. But again, this is not a gaming phone. This is more of a camera phone, and mamaya pag-usapan talaga natin yung main highlight ng phone na to. Pero let me just emphasize na pwede po talaga kayong maglaro dito on the Google Pixel 8 Pro if you wanted to. And this actually has good thermals. Yung Genshin Impact, umabot lang ako ng around 42 to 43 degrees Celsius. Pagdating naman sa Call of Duty Mobile, kahit 1-2 sawa ka maglaro, around 38 degrees Celsius lang yung pinakamainit na temperature na nakuha ko. Moving on, meron na po itong LTPO, so it can really go from a very low refresh rate up to the maximum na 120 Hz refresh rate. Nakakatipid po ito ng battery. Siguro ang pinaka-downside lang is that meron lang tayong dalawang picture profile, and that is natural and adaptive. Of course, adaptive, medyo dun yung mas color boosted yung makikita nating colors. Sa natural naman, medyo muted or medyo neutral lang talaga yung colors. But overall, I'm very satisfied sa display nito. Flagship level yung datingan. And para sa mga ayaw sa curved edge display, finally, ginawa nilang flat display itong Google Pixel 8 Pro. So kung napansin nyo, hindi tayo masyadong nagbubuga ng specs dito sa video na to kasi lahat yan, makikita nyo naman yan online. Again, isi-search nyo lang Google Pixel 8 Pro specs and nandyan na sa inyo. Kaya mas gusto ko talaga ibigay sa inyo yung actual user experience, and gusto ko mag-focus talaga tayo dito sa camera ng Google Pixel 8 Pro because this is absolutely one of the best, if not the best, point and shoot na camera para sa isang Android device. So let's dive deeper sa kakayahan ng cameras nitong Google Pixel 8 Pro. So isa-isahin natin yung pros pagdating sa photos. So nakikita nyo, very natural talaga yung mga kulay na makukuha nyo dito with the Pixel 8 Pro. Wala masyadong pagbabago na ginagawa sa Pixel 8 Pro sa na-snap nyo na photos sa overall look, except maybe for the HDR adjustments, lalo na when you're shooting against the light. Napaka-pleasing, sharp, detailed, and neutral looking yung mga photos. This gives us a lot of room to enhance or color grade yung photos natin depending on our preferences. Yung 5x telephoto lens naman ng Google Pixel 8 Pro ang best or pinaka nagustuhan ko dito sa camera feature niya. It's tremendously useful, lalo na kung nagta-travel kayo. And while the quality is a little bit lower than the main sensor, it was still great for taking photos of buildings and other things from distance. So kung medyo malayo yung subject nyo, walang problema, mapapakinabangan nyo ng husto yung 5x telephoto lens. Lalo na kung magko-concert kayo, this is something that I would highly recommend sa inyo. Maybe papakitaan ko kayo ng concert samples pag nanood kami ng Fallout Boy this December 9. And kung may manonood rin pala sa inyo, kita-kita tayo doon sa Araneta Coliseum. Susunod naman, yung ultra-wide camera lens nito is amazingly consistent and very usable, unlike most of the other Android phones that I've tried. Consistent yung colors with the main sensor and it gives you great details. So nakikita nyo dito yung mga samples natin. You wouldn't even think na this is actually an ultra-wide. However, of course, wala naman pong perfect na phone. So meron pa rin tayong cons for the Google Pixel 8 Pro. And pag-usapan muna natin yung cons pagdating sa photos. So let's start with the skin tone. So dito napansin ko talaga na dahil medyo dark-skinned ako, moreno ako, it makes my skin even darker. Parang sinasagad niya yung pagiging moreno ko. Mapapansin mo talaga agad na parang ang dilim-dilim ng balat ko kahit na hindi naman ganyang kadilim yung balat ko in real life. So para sa mga dark skin na katulad ko, ayun, nasahan niyo na po na medyo magiging darker talaga yung itsura natin. And then pangalawa, yung artifacts na makikita natin pag against the light yung photos na na-shoot natin. Medyo agresibo kasi yung HDR adjustment na ginagamit nila dito. Parang hindi sila gumagamit kasi ng double exposure. So sa ibang phones kasi na na-experience ko so far, merong double exposure na feature. So kumbaga nag-expose sila for the background and nag-expose sila for the subject mismo. So kino-combine nila yung dalawang exposure na yon, but for this one, parang hindi ginagawa ni Google, or kung ginagawa man nila, it's not as good as the others that I've tried. And siguro the best one that I've seen so far na merong double exposure is from the Realme GT5. And quick plug na rin, of course gagawa natin ng review yan. Most likely yan na po yung susunod na review after this Google Pixel 8 Pro review. And syempre pagdating sa low light scenarios, expected naman po for all of the other phones as well na medyo madedegrade talaga yung picture quality, nagsosoften, may mga na-introduce na noise. But it's not as bad here sa Google Pixel 8 Pro. Now, onto the video performance naman of the Pixel 8 Pro. Nakita nyo naman, marami na akong samples na pina-flash sa display nyo. But let's talk about the 4K 60fps. It's absolutely amazing, lalo na in broad daylight. Yung smoothness and stability ng videos na nakuha ko dito sa Japan were so good. And take note guys, lahat po ng videos na shoot ko dito, wala pong gimbal na ginamit kahit na yung naglalakad ako. Handheld lang po lahat yan. So masasabi ko talaga kung wala kayong ibang camera na pwedeng dalhin in your travels, ito na yon. Kahit ito lang yung baon nyo, pwedeng-pwede na kayong mag-capture ng great moments with your family and you will have good-looking videos. Hindi nyo na kailangan pa magdala ng selfie stick, hindi nyo na kailangan pa magdala ng gimbal. Ito lang, sapat na pagdating sa travel videos. So I absolutely love yung performance ng video ng Pixel 8 Pro. Pero syempre, hindi naman po all perfect yung performance ng video capability ng Pixel 8 Pro. Meron pa rin tayong napansin ng mga cons and let's start with this one. So pagdating sa low light performance, it's still not as good as you'd want it to be. Yung automatic na ISO na settings nito goes super high when low light is detected, therefore introducing a lot of artifacts and noise. So magiging grainy talaga and softer yung image mo. So if you want, pwede ka naman mag-shoot in pro mode and i-adjust mo na lang yung settings manually. But for most of us na gusto lang na point and shoot talaga, ayun ang problema na ma-encounter natin. Pangalawa, while the quality is really good, yung video bitrate nito is still quite low compared to other cameras that you can use for travel. For example, isa sa mga cameras na dala ko sa Japan was also the DJI Pocket 3. And kapansin-pansin na pagdating sa quality ng dalawa ng Pixel 8 Pro and the DJI Pocket 3, mas mataas talaga yung bitrate ng DJI Pocket 3 na merong around 100 to 130 Mbps. Dito naman sa Pixel Pro, nakuha ko lang is around 60 to 70 Mbps pagdating sa video quality. Now, this might be a little bit more technical para sa iba sa inyo na walang pakialam sa bitrate. Pero para simplihan lang natin, the higher the bitrate, the better the video quality. So, hindi lang po tayo nakasalalay sa 4K resolution dahil posible po na parehong 4K yung camera natin pero yung bitrate is sobrang baba sa isa versus higher bitrate sa isa naman. So makikita nyo na kahit parehong 4K resolution yung dalawang camera, and sabihin natin na kahit na parehong sensor yung ginamit, basta pag mababa yung bitrate mo, mas mababa yung quality ng video. So yun lang po yun. And before we end the camera discussion, I was truly impressed by the photo capability ng selfie camera nila dito na merong 10 megapixels lang na quality, pero pagdating sa broad daylight na shots, aakalain mo na parang mid-ranger na main camera yung ginamit dito. So overall, I'm very happy sa camera quality ng Google Pixel 8 Pro. This is absolutely one of the best that I've tried in 2023. It's something that I can highly recommend sa inyo kung naghahanap kayo ng napakagandang camera para sa travel nyo, para sa family memories nyo. And sa puntong to, hindi ko pa nga dinidiscuss yung mga AI features na hindi ko naman talaga ginamit while I was in Japan. Pero meron tayong isang feature dito na mapapakinabangan nyo rin ng husto pagdating sa video. So meron tayong noise cancellation na feature pagdating sa video. And I'm telling you guys, it really works. Ito, papakita ko na lang sa inyo yung sample para malaman nyo kung gaano ka-effective yung noise cancelling. May trend pang dumadaan. So tingnan natin, mas maganda nga to. May trend na dumadaan and then may fan. May trend pang dumadaan. So tingnan natin, mas maganda nga to. May trend na dumadaan and then may fan. Nawala ba? Let me know in the comments. Now, a few other things that you might want to know about the Google Pixel 8 Pro. Meron po itong FPS reader pag nag-gaming kayo. And then meron itong IP68 water and dust resistance. And then meron ring Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 front and back. So very sturdy yung device ito, matibay po talaga. However, there are things that you should expect again if you are gonna be using this in the Philippines. Number one po, wala pong local warranty. Nasubukan ko na po na masiraan ng Google Pixel 6 and I had it repaired with a local technician and I had to pay a good amount of money for it. And number two, wala pong 5G dito. Hindi po natin ma-activate yan. But 4G works, LTE works, may signal po dito. Mapapakinabangan po natin yung mga local SIM card natin. Number 3, VO Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi calling and VO LTE hindi po gumagana dito sa Google Pixel 8 Pro sa Philippines. And panghuli rin pala, of course, how can I forget, yung battery experience pala guys. So this one, ginamit ko talaga ng todo sa Japan. Pwede nyo talaga expect dito guys, full day of use na hindi pa rin kayo nauubusan. I started using my phone full 100% charge at around 8 a.m. to travel kami, naglalakad-lakad kami, and for a full day of taking photos and videos, and makakauwi kami at around 9-10 p.m. Meron pa rin natitirang battery, around 18 to 20% pa rin yung battery, so I just have to charge it overnight. Ang maganda rin po dito, yung standby time niya is much improved over the previous Pixel phones that I've used. Usually kasi after 2 days lang makikita ko wala na, dead bat na yung older Pixel phones ko. With this one, kahit na 3 or 4 days, meron pa ring standby battery itong Google Pixel 8 Pro. That's still not as good as other phones that I've tried, but still that is a major improvement kumpara sa previous Pixel phones na nagamit ko. Now with all that said, if you are interested in getting a Google Pixel 8 Pro, ilalagay ko po sa link sa description box kung saan ko po nabili yung sa akin. Nabili ko po sa Amazon USA, so yan po yung link na ilalagay ko dyan. But also, susubukan kong hanapan ng local link dito sa Philippines, sa Lazada, from Game Extreme. Kung meron na sila, ilalagay ko rin po dyan sa description box para makabili kayo ng sarili nyong Google Pixel 8 Pro. Hanggang dito lang po muna tayo sa video natin, and kung na-enjoy nyo yung video at may natutunan kayo, ano lang ba yung mag-subscribe kayo dito sa channel para mas dumami pa tayo. At kung gusto mo pang manood ng mga videos ko, may mga ililink po ako dyan. Panigurado, magugustuhan nyo yung mga yan. So hanggang sa susunod, ako nga pala ulit si Janus ng Pinoy Techdad. Kita-kita ulit tayo.